Welcome to Curtis Goes Corner, coming to you from a secret underground base in occupied America. I'm really ticked off. Not just what happened to that poor officer who leaves behind a year-old kid and a wife in New York City, but what the mouthpiece representative liar, piece of garbage. Now, I can't use the words I really want to use because I understand that YouTube has a 50-second rule that you can't use swear words. So I'm going to wait until the 50 seconds is up. The person who killed the New York City cop, I won't even say the person's name, had 20-plus prior arrests. 20-plus prior arrests, according to Mayor Adams. Now, according to my clock that's running here on recording, I'm past the 50-second mark. So I'm going to say this. Mary Adams, you're a piece of shit. And so is the press secretary, but you're going to see her later for a different reason. The gunman accused of shooting and killing NYPD officer Jonathan Diller has more than 20 prior arrests, according to Mayor Eric Adams, who I had tremendous hope for because he was the chief of police before he was mayor. And the first thing he did, we're a sanctuary city, we're this, we're that. He went so far progressive, even the progressives said, wait a minute, you're going too far. As the focus of Monday's murder investigation turns to recidivist criminals. Recidivism is a real issue. No shit. Do you think? 20 arrests. This woman, this poor wife of the police officer, now stick around for this video because you're going to see the response from the press secretary at the White House. This woman should sue every single person that was involved, whether it be in probation, anything that have to do with government agency that allowed this piece of garbage to be arrested 20 times and released. Unbelievable. According to the authorities, when the officers asked the man inside the vehicle to step out of the vehicle, the suspect in the passenger seat refused and pointed a gun at the officers and fired. The bullet struck Officer Diller in his stomach just beneath his bulletproof vest. That's just bad luck. Diller's partner returned fire, wounding the passenger in the car, was taken to the hospital. I'd say something about that, but YouTube wouldn't like it. Diller was rushed to Jamaica Hospital where he later died. He leaves behind a wife and a 1-year-old. Yeah. Yep. And there he is with his boy, who won't remember his dad ever, except for pictures and videos. Who will now grow up without his father. Now, I want you to see now what that piece of garbage we have, that piece of shit we have, for your press secretary for the White House has to say.
The death of the officer. Look, our hearts go out to this officer who tragically lost his life in the line of duty. We're also praying for his family during this difficult time, who now has an empty seat at their dinner table.
Do you really believe they believe that? You know, John, they go, these leftists, we're just going to have to deal with them, negotiate with them, come to a conclusion, come to common ground. No more. No more. These people can't be reasoned with. I'm losing my temper because I'm mad as hell. This piece of garbage. And listen to what she says after.
President Biden is deeply grateful for the sacrifices police officers make to keep our community safe.
Bullshit.
This shooting is yet another painful reminder of the toll of gun violence, that what it's doing to inflict on families in our communities and our nation. And that's why the president signed more than 24 executive actions. That's why we're able to pass a
bipartisan 25 executive actions to take away guns from people that are law-abiding. This guy was arrested over 20 times. I have zero doubt that this gun was illegal. Pass all the laws you want to. Ban guns ownership tomorrow. And this piece of crap still would have had a weapon. Still. And still would have shot that cop. Still would have happened. These people can't be reasoned with anymore. They're pieces of shit. Either they're mentally deranged or they're the tremendous liars. Maybe both.
Bipartisan agreement to deal with the gun violence that we're seeing in this country. Obviously, more work needs to be done. We need Congress to continue to act on making sure that our communities are safe. Again, our hearts go out to this officer and his family. It's a difficult time for them. Okay.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. More gun laws to take away guns from law-abiding citizens. This is all they want. And why do they want that? Well, the day before yesterday, all the guns disappeared from people that were legal. This cop still would have gotten shot. And you know what she would have said of then? Well, it's part of the racism and the underclass and blah, 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 blah. This piece of shit was arrested 20 plus times and let go by like-minded people like you. And if you remember, Bragg, who's the DA in New York, is prosecuting Trump. Meanwhile, this piece of crap shot and killed a cop with a wife and a 1-year-old boy. You know what? Enough is enough. You can't reason with these pieces of shit anymore. It's past the point of reason. They have to be expelled from government at every level, whether it be local, county, state, and federal. And every agency of every state, county, and federal government, they have to be swept away. This mind rot is disgusting. It's disgusting. Of course, our heart bleeds for them. When she turns around, it's the gun's fault. It's the gun's fault. Like that guy that plowed through that Christmas parade, I believe, with his van. It's the van's fault, right? These people are dangerous. These people are dangerous. I am so pissed off that I can't even tell you. This piece of garbage was arrested over 20 times and obviously let go. The majority of them, if not all of them. Because we have an over-incarceration rate. No, we have an over-piece of shit rate. Enough's enough. They're taking away guns from law-abiding citizens. They want chaos. This guy didn't shoot the cop because he was black or he had a bad, underprivileged upbringing. He shot him because he's a piece of crap. A piece of crap. People, wake up. Wake up, congressmen, including mine, who I like. But these people believe, Republicans believe, you can sit down and reason with these people. You can't. It's beyond that now. It's like saying when they fired on Fort Sumter, well, let's just sit down with the Confederate president and their Congress and maybe work out a peace deal. No. No. Just like you can't sit down with Hamas about the hostages. The answer is no. We are at war, a political war and a social war. And it's yet to be determined which side is going to win that war. Sorry about me being mad, but I'm mad as hell. Until the next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.